All right, Ian, it is one of the most popular family floor plans for a bunkhouse travel trailer
Yes, sir.
that you're going to find, and this is the Pioneer version, the BH270.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. And it's popular for a good reason. You get a ton of space, double over double bunks, huge super slide, direct access to the bathroom, and up front, you're getting a 60 by 80 residential queen bed.
I tell you, as a matter of fact, since you're there, why don't we start up there going through this 33-foot, roughly 6,400-pound beauty. You got a queen bed up front, you got storage on both sides. It is walk around, got TV prep, you got power, you got USB, and they got that cubby storage.
Yes.
Now, you sleep with a CPAP machine.
I do.
How important would that access be?
It's just going to be really convenient. I mean, a lot of times you kind of have to fight with the hoses on a CPAP machine in an RV.
Right.
But with that, you can set it in there. The hoses are going to come right out. It's going to be super simple. And also for your cell phone, it kind of gives you a nice place. It's kind of out of the way.
Right.
But what it also does, Chris, is it gives you a taller wardrobe too. By kind of double using that space inside. Now, if you have, let's say, a dress, you know, that you may wear, you may not. But either way, it's going to be a little bit taller so that it's not going to crinkle up on the floor. You know, if Ryan wants to bring something pretty, you're good.
I'm just saying, my formal attire is my formal attire.
Well, there you go. Hey,
You know, we're just gonna leave it at that. the thing I like about it is you have an additional LED light on the inside too.
Yes, sir.
So instead of having it overhead, if you wanted to do some reading and your partner's asleep, you could just, you know, cut that on and it's not, you know, shining on top of them, which I thought was kind of a nice touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You walk into the living area and right away you have a little bench seat, hangers, mirror, like a little mudroom spot.
That's exactly right. And I actually really like when manufacturers do that. Rather than just having like a giant half wall, they, in my opinion, make a lot better use of the space. You get the bench seat, you can sit down to put your shoes on, you have the coat rack. You know, just having kind of that flexibility, I think, is great.
Yeah, it is great. And it's right beside the entertainment center where you got the TV backer, the cable, the power, and you got that linear series AM/FM command center with the HDMI pass-through. It's Bluetooth, dual zone, some great storage there. And the decor this year, now, I think I said the name incorrectly at first. I called it the Manistee, like Namaste.
Namaste.
But it's Manistee.
Yes, I believe it's Manistee. Yeah, and it's nice. You know, they kind of have a couple different wood patterns in here. But I like the color pattern overall. It's a little more brown than what we've seen for a lot. They've kind of stuck to the traditional brown, which is fine. You know, the whiter, like cottage white or, you know, off-white isn't for everybody.
Right.
And so for those people that are looking to stay a little more traditional, I think the Pioneer is absolutely perfect for that. And they've accented that with really light features, for example. The you know, the countertop and stuff we'll see in a little bit, as well as, you know, you can see the walls here. They kind of have like the shiplap white walls.
Yeah, that almost like rustic barn appeal.
Yes, exactly.
They also gave us larger windows this year too. So you got big panoramic windows, decorative valances, pleated shades, and dual USB charging between the booth dinette and the jackknife sofa.
Yes, sir.
Now, this BH270 will sleep between 6 to 8 people.
Correct.
And I'm thinking for a family, for an active couple, for an entry-level RV. Every year, it seems to me, Pioneer just kind of steps up the game a little bit. This one, I'm going to go ahead and say is well appointed. And let's take a look at that Masterchef inspired kitchen.
Yeah, so that's exactly it. Masterchef inspired. You know, they've done a lot of great things. I really, really like the solid surface, especially at this price point.
Yes.
It's just not something that we really see, but I love that they were able to put it in. And of course, because it's solid surface, why wouldn't you undermount the sink? You'd be wasting it if you didn't.
Yeah.
You know, keeps things cleaner. And you don't have the sink rim that's going to get all gross, and you just have that beautiful and functional, like I say, countertop from the solid surface.
Rounded edges. Yeah, and I like that. I like how you have the larger window. You got the frosted glass here in the shaker style cabinets.
Yes, sir.
The high point microwave, the flush 3-burner cooktop, and the 16-inch Suburban oven. I mean, and plenty of drawer space. You even get like a little spice.
Yeah, a little spice rack.
Here. Yeah, I like that little spot for the trash can too. And yeah, they got this 8 cubic foot fridge freezer combo here, gas electric, with the automatic switch, and it's got the doodle station on it.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. You know, it's great for the kids. You know, it gives them something to do, especially if you got little ones like I do. Or, you know, if you just kind of want to be artistic, maybe you can put something up on the freezer, right?
Or leave the to-do notes. Hey, gone to the store. What, you know, stuff you need to pick up.
That's right.
It's just a nice little addition to an already pretty feature-packed coach.
What if you put the menu on there, huh, for the week?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight we're having blah, blah, blah. And guess what? Kids can't argue it. Absolutely
it's
can't
written
argue.
in stone.
Yep. Got more pantry space, too, between the fridge and the bathroom. Nice deep shelves, grab-and-go spot up top.
Yep.
Solid door, too, leading us into the bathroom. To me, this is where I think bunkhouses need to have.
Yeah.
You got to have a spot for 2 entrances because, especially here in the bathroom, you come in, you got the shower surround there, you got the high-rise plastic bowl with the foot flush, the little corner-mounted vanity with the corner-mounted medicine cabinet, storage underneath. But to me, you come in, if people are dirty, the kids, the dogs, spray them off before you track everything through your beautiful Pioneer BH270. But it also gives you a chance to come and go as you please.
Yes. Well, and that's when you're looking at, the rear corner bunk layouts, right? You kind of have 2 options. You have exactly what we have right here, which, as we said, is one of the most popular. The other one is reverse, where you have the bunks on the other side and the bathroom over here.
Right.
Now, I personally like the direct access to the bathroom.
Ditto.
But for some people that want an outside kitchen, then that's when you'd have the bunks on the campsite.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it does make sense if they're able to squeeze an outside kitchen in. Absolutely, with bunks, I think it's essential. But even with this one, with the bunks being the off-camp corner over here, top bunk, 200-pound capacity. You got that over 2-inch thick teddy bear style mattress.
Yes, sir.
And 300 pounds on the bottom bunk with storage underneath and the hideaway ladder.
Yeah, exactly. And this is another big one for me that I think often gets overlooked. I don't know about, your experiences, Chris, but for me, the littlest ones always want to be up in the top bunk, right? Like, for whatever reason, my 6-year-old and my 2-year-old are like, they want the top bunk. My 16-year-old, he's like, whatever.
Yeah,
he doesn't care.
Yeah,
he'll sleep
yeah.
wherever is easiest.
Yeah.
But without this, it makes it really hard for him to be able to climb up there.
Yeah, and sometimes the kids, they get to the point where you can't lift them up anymore, and they want to be on that. Like my 7-year-old, he's at that spot, and it's like, okay, you ain't a popcorn fart anymore. You got to get yourself up. This just ain't working. But that's what he used to weigh. Boy didn't weigh anything but a popcorn fart back in the day. He was a little itty bitty rail, little thing. Dude, beautiful upgraded linoleum here. You got the heat ducts, 30,000 on the furnace, 13.5 on your ducted AC, and it's the Coleman Mach with the filters.
Yes, sir.
And the quick cool dumps.
Yes, which the quick dump is awesome. If you're loading, unloading, need to cool it off quickly, boom,
whoosh,
good to go.
I mean, we were in here earlier.
Yes, sir.
This was just a little warm down here when the sun comes out. But the BH270, all in all, for that family that's looking for their first RV, I think this is a great match, especially if you're looking for something around that 6,400 kind of mark. Good space, good layout.
And here's the thing, Chris, is you have great amenities in here, and sometimes you want to be able to set up camp nice and quickly.
Yeah.
And the Pioneer helps you do that.
All right, well, let's check out how we can do it outside.
Yeah, let's go. So Chris, the outside of the BH270, my friend, the features start right away. On this back end right up here, you will see you get the tailgate storage system.
Love the fact that this comes from the factory.
Yes.
Because if you need additional space, let's say you're bringing a cord of wood, you got coolers, extra bags, whatever, it's got the grate, you could just strap stuff down, and it's got your spare tire on it.
Well, and something a lot of people don't think about, or maybe not even know, is that if you start strapping stuff onto your bumper, a lot of times it will void your manufacturer warranty. But because this comes straight from the manufacturer, you are good to go. That frame is actually reinforced and designed to handle the weight on that tailgate.
That's a sweet little thing to have.
Yes, it is.
Add that to the fact that on the off-camp side, right around the corners where you got your terminations, you got a 41-gallon fresh tank on this, dual 40s on the gray and the black, plus an outside shower with hot and cold.
Love it.
I mean, on entry level to have that, great for making sure you don't get the dirt inside the RV. Love it. Steel steps leading me into the bathroom. Automotive coating on these graphics. Do you remember a couple of years ago when it was brown on the outside of the Pioneers?
I do.
Now we got the beautiful, we got the blue, the white, the black, the gray. It's a good mix. Looks good.
Yes, absolutely. They kind of like we talked about when we were inside, Chris. They keep making really positive improvement both on the exterior as well as the interior. Something I really enjoy, the fact it does come with a black tank flush, so you're not worrying about sensors and stuff getting messed up because you're washing out your black tank. You have the propane quick connect, so if you want to hook up a grill, nice and easy to do that as well.
Nice little extra wide berth there between the double axles on this one too, with the steel rims. You got the 14-foot awning with the light strip. It is the Solera with the adjustable pitch. Solid steps leading into the main entry point, and the King Kong storage up front.
King Kong storage,
King
buddy.
Kong size storage.
Great storage. I mean, especially again on an entry-level travel trailer. I love how much space you have there, and power everything, right?
Yeah.
Power tongue jack, power stabilizer jacks, power awning.
Add that to the fact that some of the things you won't see are that enclosed and insulated underbelly, the hybrid aluminum front profile, which reduces that tongue weight on this beauty. You're already at almost 33 feet, almost 6,400 pounds, but to be able to sleep 6 to 8 people in one of the most popular floor plans at entry level. This price point with all those features and amenities, it's really something that you can't beat. And the best part about it is, if you've been looking to go see America the safest way possible, we got over 185 locations at Camping World. You want this Pioneer BH270? You're never too far from a Camping World to come get yours today.